So we, the group, sat down and had a discussion about all three of our products for our music video, advert and digipack. We talked about how the overall process went and what we supposed to do for each one, and then linking them all together at the end.
We've also got to refer to them as a way, so analyse them, decode them away. We've got it in front of us to reference them. The brand identity is really important with establishing the connection with the young audience, as we really need to captivate the audience, enable them to view the music video and print products to gain the brand recognition. Through the products, we use the bright colours following our 80s retro trends like our arcade locations. We've also used the similar colour scheme through our print and video, whereby we use the same image in the digipack and advert and music video, because due to our secondary and primary research, we found that the more you see a product, the more you trust it, therefore getting audience gratifications and brand recognition.
We used the Nor'Wester font. Yeah, we used it across all of our three mediums. This because we thought it really fits in with our aesthetic theme and is really bright against the contrast of our other shots. We used this for the song name and our artist name.
Yeah, it was really important for our star persona to identify with the audience, so we included a lot of genre signifiers, so bright colours and all the diverse locations, and we wanted a really strong star persona because we wanted the audience to be able to connect with our star persona, not just watch her.
We also aimed for our star persona to identify with the audience. This is why we included the girly, edgy, fun aspects within our persona and the surroundings, so they would gain a gratification of identification and excitement through the texts. We think that things that sell the product and offer them specific. I'm not talking English. How do I word that?
How you made it a professional product.
We designed and sold our product.
Designed it. We designed it.
Such as.
We designed and imagined it as if we actually had to sell it.
Okay. We designed our product as if we actually had to sell it, and to do this we had to do professional qualities the colour grading and the editing. We spent a lot of time with the brightness and contrast and the quality of shots, so they were up to the best standard we could get it at.
We wanted our audience to think about the locations and the iconography we were using, such as Brighton, the pier and the arcade.
Yeah, and also if we came back from a filming day or something and it wasn't how we, the colouring wasn't really how we wanted in it, we found with some of the shots, some of the really strong ones made the not so strong ones really stand out. So to overcome this, we colour graded and edited a lot of our shots. We normally upped the contrast and the brightness quite a lot, maybe sometimes the saturation, or we do warmer or cooler tones depending on the shot, and this really improved it, made it look. We even found out from focus groups and stuff, it really improved the overall look of the shots.
Also, as we didn't use a conventional heartbreak kind of narrative towards it, we leant towards the more girls having fun, more natural and day-to-day life activities in a way. So the audience would get identification and relate to the star persona, seeing her more as a role model, more than a professional star.
Yeah, we used other ways to make our products link, such as our typography. We used the Nor'Wester font, as we said, camera angles.
Colour grading was really similar across the mediums, so the locations didn't really look different. So we made all the colour grading the same for the advert, the digipack, and it's shot in the video.
During our focus groups, we got quite a lot of criticism about our post-production ones, so that they didn't link, did they?
Yeah.
So we re-edited the advert and changed the photo on our digipack front cover and advert front cover. They're now the same, so I think that's made a big difference in the whole aesthetic appearance of all of them, because if you put all three products together, you you would see a visual link.
The use of genre signifiers is really important within our products, as they created like familiarity and conveyed the genre to our audience, so they could like identify with it. So we had to include elements of repetition for the genre signifiers to be in it. So this included like the bright colours, the stylish costumes, hair, and makeup.
Upbeat visuals, fast cuts, lip syncing, and close-ups.
However, to like conform to these and make it our own, we also had to add elements of things that we came up with. So this included like the arcade kind of digipack that was really different to what other people have normally done. No male gaze,
which means that we didn't present our Star Zone in a sexual way.
Yeah, we kind of wanted her to look more like
fashionable and
iconic. Yeah, like mainstream
audience.
fashionable. Then we wanted like people to appreciate like her style as like a star persona, so we wanted people to be like, oh, I want to wear that, or anything like that, instead of be like, look at her in like a sexualised way.
We also didn't include like any choreography or any animations or a narrative-based video.
It's just real.
It's all like locations, and it is a bit of iconography with Brighton and stuff. You can definitely recognise some locations and how some of them are filmed like in arcades and stuff.
And then the audience would recognise that place, feeling more relatable to the actual star. And also another way to like alter the expectations of the video is that we challenged them as well. So instead of going for like the fast cuts of the editing, we also put slow-mo on top to change the pace of it and subvert it to that kind of thing. We also used arcade references and like strong female lead.
When we did our research, we looked at like Dua Lipa and Zara Larsson, and they're like really flawless in their videos, like all their costume and everything, like it's all perfectly linked and everything. We wanted to create kind of like a Hollywood style, but obviously we didn't have the budget. We didn't have a massive budget like they did, so we kind of, with the colour grading, and we chose we were really precise with our locations, because we didn't want to do anything that made the others not stand out.
Yeah.
Or
although we didn't have the budget for the actual making a massive billboard or that kind of thing, the gift we did has aspects of a high production budget, as it will be viewed in like Piccadilly Circus in London or New York billboards. So we really aspired to get to this level to make our video really appealing and to a broader audience.
We did lots of primary and secondary research, such as our surveys and focus groups, and we were consistently changing our work to try and make it better and better from the feedback that we had, especially to our target audience.
Yeah. So like identifying our target audience is really important, because we knew that they would be like young female teenagers, like most likely, and we're all in that like age bracket.
So we kind of know what they're aiming for. We know what
they'd want to see, because
so we kind of went for that fun, upbeat, like bright colours of the digipack to entice the audience, fast cut shots and that kind of thing. Just wanted to show the clear links, so by including things like icons in the corners, like the Spotify, the YouTube, the EMI, and the
EMI is quite like a big record company, so it's really recognisable,
and it makes those key connections.
Yeah, and Spotify is as well. Like I think everyone listens to Spotify pretty much that we're friends with. So
it was like a recognisable and trusted brand, which makes our audience trust it. Like, oh, that brand, has that kind of connection with it. So we displayed them on our digipack and billboard to kind of show that icon.